Hey everybody, this is Kim, your Thursday mommy for the Growing Our Kids channel. And if you haven't seen the rest of the videos this week, today's topic is, let's see, baby products that aren't worth the money. So I have a few here. It was a little bit difficult to think back to when Anderson was an infant, but when I went back through like his baby book and then some pictures we had on our iPhoto, I started to remember what products that were a waste for us. And I will put some more information below on the items that I'm going to mention. Everybody has their own opinion, so these are just what mine are. So the first one is, I had to write them down, so I'm going to look down at my paper. The Bumbo seat. It's a foam seat for little, for infants to help them sit up on their own, or to keep them propped up or whatnot. And I think I used it maybe 2 or 3 times for Anderson, and I always used it on the floor because I heard many stories about people putting their Bumbo seats up on the like the counter or whatnot, and the baby falling off and onto the floor. But that's not why I stopped using it. We just didn't have a need for it. So we had a Boppy, which I never used for breastfeeding, and that's going to be my next one, but was really good for holding him up and kind of sitting down with him, and it was nice and soft. So the Bumbo seat is the first one. The next one is the breast pump, which kind of pertains to the Boppy, because I didn't breastfeed and I couldn't breastfeed. So I had bought this breast pump thinking that I was going to use it. And even if I could breastfeed and I did breastfeed, I don't think I would have wanted this breast pump anyways. It was a Medela. And they are good pumps and everything, but I should have researched more, and I didn't know this beforehand, that our hospital rented out hospital grade breast pumps, and then some lactation consultants and the different lactation educators and things around our city and our county, they rent out breast pumps too. So if I would have known that, you bet that I wouldn't have spent several $100s on a breast pump of my own. So that's another thing. The next one is a Baby Bjorn, and believe it or not, it's a very popular product, but I really didn't like it because it hurt my back a lot, and I had back problems from 2 car accidents I had been in several years ago, and I came into this ergo carrier. And like I said, I'll put that information below. And a lady from a baby carrier website came to one of my mom's meetings and showed us a bunch of different carriers and how to use them. And the ergo was just amazing. So I got one of those, and then I also got a sling. And if you wear it right, the sling is just wonderful. You have both your hands free, and it's just like, freedom for a mom who would be carrying their baby otherwise. I never used Moby wrap or anything like that, so my 2 things were the ergo and the sling. And I actually was at the mall one day, and I saw a mommy walking around with her baby, but she was holding on to the carrier and just kind of messing around, pulling at the different straps. I said, "Do you need some help?" Just thinking, I'll help her pull something or, hold something for her. And I said, "Do you want me to help you put it on right, this thing on right?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful." So, if moms knew how to use the product, and even though these companies have videos on them, if they know how to use the product and know there are other products out there other than a Baby Bjorn that's over at, at Babies R Us or Target or whatever baby stores in your area, if you knew all the other products out there, I'm sure you probably would pick something else. But anyways, that's the Baby Bjorn is another product I regret buying. Let's see, a baby bathrobe. It's kind of funny, but the hoodie towels that the that comes with a bunch of the different bath time sets and everything like that are just enough instead of a baby bathrobe. I think that's kind of a, you know, a waste of my money. So obviously it's one of the things I regret buying. Let's see. Oh, this big thing, I have to look at it. So it's Crayola Washable First Marks Markers. These things I thought, oh, my son will love it. He was probably about, I don't know, like a year old or 18 months old. And oh my gosh, it is a mess. And they come in these shapes like birds and all that stuff. And you know, the kid wants to look at the shape of the marker, and then he goes and puts the marker all over him and not over the paper. And it's just a silly thing to get for a child. I mean, if your child likes it, that's wonderful and doesn't create a mess, but mine sure did. And I just stuck with jumbo crayons, which were perfect for his hand, and he loved writing with them. Let's see. Oh, these items called Magneatos. They are a magnetic construction set for toddlers. And it's a really cool concept, and it's made for kids 2 years and older. But my 3-year-old, you know, we got it for him when he was probably about 18 months to 2 years. And yeah, it just didn't work out. It's a great concept. We have it in a box in the garage. The balls are heavy because, you know, there's magnets and stuff in them. And throwing a ball like that compared to throwing just a light ball, you know, at somebody or at the door or, God forbid, at the TV, would just damage the heck out of the item or out of the person. So the set seems good, but I wouldn't take it out probably for another year or two for my son. So probably when he's 4.5 or 5, we'll take it back out. And let's see. My son loves musical instruments. So we bought him a recorder, which is one of those long, like flute looking things, but you just blow into it and put your hand over the little holes, and it has a high pitched sound. Yeah, that one went in the trash real quick. So our dog didn't like it, and my ears just were bleeding when I heard it. Not that he was doing anything wrong or on purpose. It was just the most awful sound. And especially to a child who's, you know, making music that he doesn't necessarily know how to make. But he loves, like, the shakers, and he loves the piano, the little piano we have, and drums, and, you know, all that stuff. It's just that high too much. And the last item, which I see other mommies have put in their video, is this wipes warmer. And we did try it, and it did kind of work, but it seemed for us to be drying for the wipes. And we used the wipes, you know, that we purchased from like Pampers or Huggies or Costco or whatever. And it just seemed to dry them out quicker. And just it being in the wipe warmer without it plugged in actually kept it warmer than keeping the package out on the diaper changing table. So yeah, that's one negative hit for us. Well, that is it. And I hope you all got some good information from this, and I'll put that information as well in the box down below. And don't forget to tell your friends about our channel, and comment if you'd like, and ask any questions. They're all accepted. So have a Merry Christmas to you and your family, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye.